Good morning, ladies. I hope that you all are having an absolutely amazing day. I just wanted to come and chat with you super briefly. I had a client that I was talking to yesterday, actually, for my book writing boot camp. And she joined my book writing boot camp. She has a super powerful story to share and was wanting to know like what I thought about writing through the pain. What I shared with her is what I want to share with you today. So as a, counselor, although I don't practice the counseling, I use coaching now, I do recognize how therapeutic journaling really is. A lot of times we don't recognize that we hold so much in, and it creates toxicity, inside of our body. It creates negative or nasty energy inside of our body, causing us not to feel our best, causing us not to show up as our best, causing us to be drained. And realistically, like, if I can just call it for what it is, it poisons us. And I think that we don't think of enough outlets for our pain. And because we don't think of enough outlets for our pain, it's difficult to be able to release it. It's difficult to let it go. And so I always compare it to like a pop bottle, right? If you shake a pop bottle up and you open the top, it explodes. And it's the same thing that happens with our bodies. We end up exploding because we've been shaken up for all these things, and we're not finding safe and healthy ways to release the things, evenly and slowly, to kind of let it fizzle out. So one of the best strategies to use is journaling. And the reason, or writing in general, right? Whether it's you start writing out and sharing parts of your story that you'd like to turn into a book, whether it's you turn it into a blog, whether it's you writing your private diary or private journal just to release it. But journaling is really powerful because it allows you to free up your mind from the things that often bog you down, from the things that tell you it's impossible to release it, from the things that you're thinking about that you're too scared to tell anybody, from the things that you're thinking about that keep you up at night. And so here's the thing, you don't need to have a certain template to journal. You can literally just ask yourself, what's on my mind and what do I need to release? And just allow yourself to write. The thing that I have found to be really helpful is to not necessarily put a limit on it, because sometimes I write for 1 minute. Sometimes I write for 10 minutes. There's been times where I've written for 10 minutes, taken a break and come back and written for 20. But if you just allow your brain to just let it go, you let your body release it, then you allow yourself an opportunity to clear your mind of the pain and the overwhelm that you're dealing with. And what you'll notice as the more you make journaling a regular practice, the more you begin to feel a lot lighter, the more you begin to feel a lot more at peace, the more you begin to feel a lot like calmer in general. And so I really, really enjoy journaling and have incorporated it into my writing practice. And so what I'm going to challenge you to do is I want you to think about how you can begin to journal. It doesn't need to be something that you do every day if you're not a big writer and you're not a big fan of it. But I will suggest at least once or twice a week to allow some of those negative emotions that you're holding inside to be released, and for you to just free up your mind, free up your body, free up your spirit, and be able to create room to bring in the things that you desire to bring in. So I just want to challenge you with that super briefly. Pull out, it can be a sheet of paper and you can rip it up if you're scared somebody's going to find it. It can be a fancy journal. It can be literally whatever you need. I've even had some clients that do talk to text in their notepad, like in their iPhone or something like that, or their Android, and they'll do talk to text and just release it. But you have to be able to slowly release some of those negative feelings to free up space to allow good things to come in. So I challenge you today to make room for journaling, even if only for 1 minute, even if only for 5, even if you decide you want to do it for an hour. Just allow some journaling to take place today to begin to process. And as you begin to make a regular practice of it, you'll notice that you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. So I challenge you to join me on the journaling journey and let me know. Comment below and let me know how it goes for you. Until next time, I'll chat with you guys later.